Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're wondering why my skin looks so blotchy and red and maybe a bit swollen, that's because my skin was really irritated, and also it feels like I've had Botox. I literally cannot move my face. Like, it is so stiff to move. So yeah, if you're wondering why my skin looks so bad, I can't wear makeup at the moment, but I really wanted to film this video for you guys. Today's video is me rating the most underrated top 20 Netflix films and series. I wrote all the underrated films and TV shows in my notebook. I can't memorize them all off by heart, so I'm going to be looking down quite a lot. So number one is called Working Moms. Working Mums, as I would say, because I'm not American. And basically this is about a group of women who have kids. It basically says it in the title. They're working mums, so they have jobs, and it's about how they cope with, you know, having a child and working, about the stresses and anxiety as having a child and also having a full-time job. Highly recommend. It's absolutely amazing. Number two is called Tall Girl, and this is just, it's such a good chick flick. It's about a girl who is extremely tall, 6 foot, a girl who is really insecure about her height, and she goes to school and everyone stares at her. She's really looked down on. Really horrible actually how one's height can affect someone that much. People can bully people for something so ridiculous like height. Such a good film, and it's about her overcoming her fear, doing things that she wouldn't normally have done, like going to homecoming and wearing heels. And I was in love with a guy who has just moved to the school. That's all I'm gonna say. Tall Girl, I would highly recommend. Number three, Sex Education. It's about a young boy who, his mother is a sex therapist. He's quite a shy, insecure boy. It's just all about his life. Highly recommend. It's really addicting to watch, so if you want something to binge watch Sex Education. And number four, called Girl in Process. If you love like a chick flick, then definitely watch Girl in Process. It's about a young girl who is brought up by a single mum, and she works in a restaurant full time, and her girl then goes down like the rebellious route and she wants to experiment, and it's basically about a girl in process of her teen life. Highly recommend. Number four, Kiss and Cry. Hi guys, I'm just butting in here to say that I completely forgot to say what the film was about. Kiss and Cry is about a young girl who dream was it to become a figure skater, and unfortunately was diagnosed with sarcoma. I think I'm saying that right. And things didn't end too well. This is a true story, so if you like true stories, then you will really enjoy this movie. Sorry about my face, I'm currently doing a Nivea face mask because of my skin. But yeah, sorry guys, back to the video. Absolutely love this movie. Number six is Rex, and this is, I feel like this is such an underrated Netflix film. Really inspirational and quite emotional. It's an army film about a German Shepherd, and he's a trained army dog. So when they go out to Iraq and Afghanistan, we have dogs that like sniff out drugs and so. Well, he's basically one of these dogs, but it starts off to be he's a really dangerous dog, and everyone's scared to train with him because he's actually like hurt quite a lot of people. And then this woman, and she goes in and she's cleaning out his cage, and she's like, she grows like this bond towards the dog, who is Rex, and it's just amazing. It's about their relationship and how she becomes this hero, and it's a true story and it's just incredible, and you should watch it right now. Like after this video, click off this video, go and watch Rex. Highly recommend. They're always changing out their Netflix films and series, so You never know it's going to be on there in a month or two, so I definitely go and watch it. Number 7 is Endless Love. Hi guys, just cutting in again as I completely forgot to mention what Endless Love is about. It's a remake of the 1981 cult classic. It's about two teens falling in love, but their parents try to separate them. If you really like the 1981 version, then you'll really like this remake. It's amazing. I've watched both. Highly recommend. Back to the video. Number 8 is Someone Great. Back again, completely forgot to mention what it was about. I am so good at this thing called YouTube. The film Someone Great is about a music journalist who gets dumped by her boyfriend. Then she regroups 2 of her best friends to go on an outrageous weekend or night in New York City before she moves to San Francisco. It's the typical chick flick that everyone needs to watch. It's amazing, amazing. It stars Nina Rodriguez, I can't say her name, who stars in Jane the Virgin. What an amazing actress. Back to the video. Number 9 is Airdrift, and this is amazing. It's got what is her name? Is it like Shailene Wood something? I'll put it here. Airdrift is about a girl and a guy who fall in love and they get a boat together and it goes airdrift. I mean, that's all there is to say. Number 10 is A Simple Favor. A Simple Favor is a film about a single mum who lives in Connecticut who is a vlogger. This is played by Anna Kendrick, and her friend Emily, who is played by Blake Lively, and it's about a single mum living in Connecticut as a vlogger, and her best friend Emily seems to have everything. She's one of these mums who rocks up to school to drop her kid off in a limo. She seems to have it all down and is very wealthy. The woman who is played by Anna Kendrick is very jealous of Emily. Emily's son and Anna's son are like best friends in primary school. One day Anna wanted they can go on a play date together, and that's where it all goes downhill. The film is amazing. How is this happening? It's like one of those films where it's like on the edge of your seat. Number 11 is Falling in Love. I love films like this. They literally make me so happy. I love love. Number 12 is called Brain on Fire. This is quite an emotional one. It's about a girl who discovers she has a brain tumour. Number 13, Isn't It Romantic with Rebel Wilson. Has to be in my top 5. Isn't It Romantic? Such an amazing film. It's about a young woman who has a boring office job, and she doesn't want a boring office job. She wants to live the life of luxury, and magically something happens and it changes, and that's all I'm saying because it's amazing. Number 14, Miss You Already. Number 15, 47 Meters Down. If you don't like sharks, don't give this a watch. 47 Meters Down is basically about 2 girls who I think go to Mexico out drinking, and they meet these guys and they're like, oh, we do, they get in the conversation about doing shark diving, and these 2 guys actually do it as like a living in Mexico, and it goes horribly wrong. The cage ends up being really dodgy, and I mean, it's quite like keeps your heart racing once you watch it, but it is really good and it is so underrated. Number 16 is Cable Girls. Now this is filmed in the 1920s, I believe, and just everything from the music, the fashion, the way people live back then. I was meant to live in that era. I absolutely adore it. This series is so addicting and gripping. Cable Girls is about cable girls in the 1920s, just about a group of women, and yeah, there's not much to say about it, but it is really great, and I'm not really good at selling programs to anyone, so bear with me. Number 17 is Insatiable. I can't actually say the word but I'm sure everyone knows about this. It's probably not that underrated. It's about a girl, I can't remember her name, I'll put it here, and it's about a girl who was obese. I think it's like a few months or a year later she comes in and she's skinny, she owns her body, she's so confident, and it's just about her relationship with herself. She is in school. Number 18 is called When They See Us. This is a bit of a dark film. It is really good once you get into it. Number 19 is Murder Mystery with Jennifer Aniston and Adam Sandler. I mean, this is definitely not underrated. Basically about Jennifer Aniston and Adam Sandler going on holiday, and they get like trapped into this like money. I'll leave the link down to all these movies that I'm watching, and I'll leave like a little description about what they're all about. 10 out of 10 for me. And number 20 is In the Tall Grass. I watched this a few days ago. It came out a few days ago. It is a thriller. I think it might have been directed by Stephen King. I'm not entirely sure, or written by Stephen King, sorry. Any of his films are amazing. I don't like horrors, and I didn't find this scary. It's basically about a pregnant woman and her brother are parked up by tall grass, and she pukes 6 months pregnant, and this young boy is calling, help, 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 out of the tall grass. So her motherly instinct, considering she's pregnant, is like, we need to go and help them. We need to go and help this young boy. He seems scared. Mother's like, you're right by the road. Can't you see out? There's no way out for you. What is going on? He's getting really confused. And the boy's like, no, no, please, Al, I've been stuck in here for days. So they go in the tall grass and there's no way out. And it just gets worse and worse and worse as the film goes on. It's one of those endings where you think, how is this even possible? It's amazing. And if you need anything to watch right now and you like thriller horrors, then definitely give this one a watch right now. My favourite top 2 that I would recommend out of this list is Rex and In the Tall Grass. If you want anything to watch right now, definitely give those a watch, because they're definitely my favourite right now. Anyway guys, that was my top 20 Netflix shows that are underrated and that you should definitely watch them. That's all for me today guys. I really hope you liked this video. Please give it a huge thumbs up, subscribe below, turn on the little notification bell, and I shall see you in my next one. Bye!
So fucking precious when you smile.